What's up, y'all? Moises Faz with Faz Power Washing LLC. Let me get in here real quick into storage. Sit down. All right. What's up, everybody? Turn this way so y'all can see me. All right. So I've been wanting to do this video since yesterday, really, since I got the idea. And it's basically what I want to talk about is why I'm talking to you. And when I say you, I'm really talking to a specific person. I'm talking to the person that thinks that they can't do big jobs. And this is pressure washing talk. So if you're on this channel, I'm gonna mainly be talking about pressure washing. I want to do a set of videos that's really highlighting, things in the industry, in the pressure washing industry, in the home service industry, or really pressure washing industry. And I want to talk about, doing the hard stuff, doing the big stuff, the big jobs, which is something that we love to do. So when we started off, I just want to show you real quick. When we started off, we had a name, Faz Power Washing, and then for a while, me and my brother were always, saying Faz Power Washing, commercial, residential, heavy equipment. Really, it was just commercial, residential. But for a while, we were saying, well, why didn't we ever just put residential and commercial? You know what I mean? Like Faz Power Washing, residential, commercial, exterior cleaning, whatever. We put on heavy equipment, but why didn't we put Faz Power Washing, residential, commercial? We put Faz Power Washing, commercial, residential. Now the reason I'm saying that is because in our mind, in me and my brother's mind, and I, we knew we wanted to do commercial. We knew we wanted to do big jobs. We knew that. And sometimes when I see people in the pressure washing industry, they feel like they could only do residential jobs. That's not the case. Our problem here in Texas was that we weren't getting residential jobs. We weren't getting any residential jobs. We weren't getting driveways. We weren't even getting driveways, concrete work. The best thing we would probably get is like a truck wash, a car wash, an actual car wash. And there was a time where we were actually doing car washes for people. We were washing their trucks. We're also doing RV washes. There's a lot of RVs here. But what I'm getting at is we really didn't have a choice. We were going to get, what we're going to get, right? But we really put most of our focus on these commercial jobs. And the result of that is us actually doing the hard work and figuring stuff out throughout the way, doing these big commercial jobs. So our first commercial job that we did, and I remember my brother, when we first started our first year one, I was still working. I was working for another company. I was building playgrounds, and my brother at the time here, he had already got laid off. So he needed something to happen. He needed something to happen quick. Me in my head, I wasn't happy with the job. I wanted to quit already. And he already had put that idea in my head of us starting our own business. And what had happened was he actually he had the courage and summoned the courage. He wasn't a people person, but he summoned the courage to actually talk to an apartment complex property manager, just somebody that's there every day, Monday through Friday, managing whatever it needs to do, work orders or whatnot. So, somebody that has a job, basically, that answers to somebody. Anyways, he took it upon himself to establish what we want to do and what we're gonna do, and this was to a property that actually needed some help. It wasn't just somebody that, they're just gonna pass you off. No, this property they needed some help, and at the time, my brother said, "Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do pressure washing. We're just gonna wash some houses." I said, "Okay, we're just gonna fire up a machine and start washing houses, right?" I can say we had a bit of an idea of what soft washing is. We hadn't really done it. These buildings are like two houses. The apartment complex buildings that we did, they're about like the size of two houses or three houses, 2 stories. Um, we were like, shit. So we got there. We bought bleach from Home Depot. We bought Gain soap. We did the soft washing. We actually made it into an X jet because we put the downstream injector further away from the machine from the machine. It was 200 feet from the machine, and then we put the downstream injector, and then it was 100 feet to the gut. So that's how we pulled camp, basically. But what I'm saying is, people in this industry is what I see, and every time that I talk about something and I post on my channel on YouTube, I'm going to talk about something that I personally don't see a lot, or something that I haven't experienced, or we haven't experienced. So what I'm saying is, a lot of people in this industry, and this is really what I see. Don't get me wrong. There could be some other people out there actually doing big, and there is. I'm pretty sure there is. But people that are starting out usually stay small-minded and don't really go for the big stuff, for the commercials, for the apartment complex washing, for the concrete cleaning. Now, I understand sometimes you don't have the equipment, or you feel like you don't have the equipment to actually get the job done. This is all we have, and this is what we do for everything. Like, this is still the simple pressure washing setup from not my first video, but this is the colder. But if you go back to my first video, that setup right there, we didn't have that when we did this apartment with the apartment complex that I'm talking about. We didn't have that setup. So what I'm really trying to get at, the essence of this video, and I don't want to make it too long, is people get caught up on stuff that they don't have, right? That you don't have. You feel like you're not going to be able to get the job done because you don't have it. But if you know in your mind, in your body and soul, that you're going to get that job done because you want that job, no matter what, you're going to do it. And at the end of that outcome, if you fail or not, you're still ahead from somebody else that didn't even take that job. Because in the long run, you're still learning. Everybody's still learning. I'm still learning. Look at all the stuff that I'm learning. There's a mess in here. But I'm still learning. And if you just set your mark high enough to where you're already up there, and you're grasping, you're touching your mark, whatever you want to say you're achieving your mark. And if you don't really get to make it, you know what it takes to go up there. You know what it takes to actually do that hard work to get commercial jobs. I love doing apartment complexes. I love it. I don't see a lot of videos of pressure washing people doing apartment complexes. I love them. I don't know if it's because people don't think it's interesting, but shit, to clean a whole property, 23 plus buildings, and the concrete, if you're going to do that, that's a lot, man. And I would love to see that process. Me speaking. I'm going to show y'all that process. Like, we're going to show y'all. So what I'm saying, the essence of this video is aim high. In this industry, aim high. In anything you do, you want to aim high. You want to set your target so freaking high that your family's going to say, you're crazy. That's unreasonable. Why? It's not. It's your goals. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Aim high. Now, if you don't like doing commercial jobs, that's fine. You know, there's a bunch of big residential jobs that you can do. But even at that, do the big houses, do the big roof washes, do the big concrete cleanings, because they're gonna pay off. They're gonna pay off real good. They're gonna pay off. But anyways, y'all have any questions? Go ahead, drop them in the comments. Like, subscribe. Let other people know. If you find any insight on this video, in this video, please let me know. I really appreciate that. Peace.